Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Fadzillah binti Kassim and I will introduce my team members Nurul Faraniessha binti Talip, Iman Diraudhah binti Roslie, NoorWaniza binti Yahaya. So we will present about the company we choose, which is McDonald's. McDonald's fast food company is among the largest food service retail corporations, known for its hot and fresh fries, hamburgers, and soft drinks. McDonald's operates about 30,000 restaurants in over 199 countries. McDonald's culture is a set of shared attitudes, values, goals that characterize the company. So far as we realize, McDonald's supplies both junk food and service. Besides that, McDonald's cultural commitment to employees is characterized by the development of trust, respect, and collaborations between the management and the workforce. This culture promotes close relationship between the employees and their bosses. The company shows its commitment to the employees by helping them to achieve their career and other personal development goals. Additionally, the company provides flexible work schedule that enable the employees to achieve work-life balance. Aesthetic. Aesthetic is a core design principle that defines a design pleasing qualities. In visual terms, aesthetic includes factors such as a balance, color, movement, pattern, scale, shape, and visual weight. Designers use aesthetic to complement their design usability and so enhance functionality with attractive layout. For instance, McDonald's is adopting a minimalistic aesthetic for its iconic steak campaign will feature the ingredients of classic McDonald's items listed on billboards across the country. McDonald's name and logo did not appear anywhere on the ads. The only giveaway are the ingredients listed and the font's color used. Next, religions. Religion is a system of belief and practices around sacred things, a set of shared stories that guides belief and actions. Religious beliefs help shape social behavior by setting expectations and helping people distinguish between right and wrong. For example, McDonald's is the largest fast food franchise in the world with 68 million customers entering its door every day, including Muslims. Although McDonald's knows Muslims can eat suitable for vegetarian products, they still do not associate Islam to the brands or nor want to fall short or meeting halal guidelines. It would be difficult to meet this standard in every restaurant. This being said, McDonald's verifies certain products are suitable for vegetarian, which as Muslims we know we can consume, but only after it is clear no other haram substances or cross-contaminations takes place. They follow the halal regulations by not serving pork-based products and only using beef, chicken, and fish. Lastly, language. Language is a system of conventional spoken, manual, or written symbols by means of which human beings, as members of a social group and participant in its culture, express themselves. The functions of language include communications, the expressions of identity, play, imaginative expressions, and emotional release. In particular, staff are encouraged to look straight at customers and not cover the mouth when they are speaking to them, allowing extra time and repeating back to the customer to check accuracy and understanding can benefit customers with learning difficulties and with speech impairments. When the customer is needs of help, staff would communicate to guide them through the food outlet, but the customer may not be able to speak good English. which the staff may intend to speak the language, so this is a form of verbal communications in another language.
Clarify the elements of culture below which related to the McDonald, Asia, China. Mandarin and Cantonese are used for communication. Payment method usually scan the QR code on the machine scanner via WeChat or Alipay on their mobile phone. McDonald advertisement is to establish a local image in the Chinese market by expressing Chinese culture. Mainly, chicken in China. Chicken can be said to be the overlord of China meat industry. America, United States of America. English is used as it is the only common language, even though the US composed of many different races. Payment method usually use credit card or debit cash or even cash payment at the counter to pay for meals. McDonald advertisement written in un-America characteristic. Mainly beef in America. Beef has become an indispensable part of their daily life.
Interpret the culture differences for international business in continent countries. First is power distance. Power distance describe the degree to which less powerful member of a society accept an unequal distribution of power. There are two types of power distance, which is high power and low power distance. Malaysia scored 100 on Hotstede PDI, making it one of the highest ranking countries in this regard. For the Malaysian market, McDonald's created a vertically scrollable website, and through a small menu bar is also present. Freedom of navigation is primarily restricted to a single downward action. Users are urged to trust McDonald's commitment to Halal 12 practice, with certificates prominently displayed on the relevant page. But after learning about the company community initiative and menu item, on the other hand, visitors from society with a low distance power are used to authorities and solid structure. For example, Sweden is a low power distant culture, which means they have relatively flat hierarchies and more egalitarianism than in high power distant culture. A McDonald's Swedish site scroll sideways, not vertically, echoing a more equal presentation of choices. Within an easy reach to invitation leave feedback and learn about the ingredient, McDonald's use it in food, both aspects of for an optional low PDI design. Individualism versus collectivism. In individualism, people from societies with a high score on individualism take initiative, act upon their own needs and desire, and their decisions. They're concerned with their own well-being, and they take responsibility for themselves and their decision. People from group visit their own interests with their own goal, making their own decision. In particular, the United States side of McDonald's is very focused on the benefits of the individual visitors. The design is clear, and the site offers a lot of information on all different of topics. The site offers a lot of personal calls to action, such as meet the McDonald's fish supplier Kenny Logan, find your favorite deal, and try out newest catch, which require the visitors to interact with the site. Also, on the other page, or says exactly what you want, which appeals to the individual visitor and the idea of self-fulfillment. However, in collectivism, visitors from the collectivist culture act in interest of the group rather than their own interest. They make decisions based on the opinion of others and what's common or popular, not so much on their individual desire. For instance, on the Turkish website of McDonald's, the social aspect is very important. For example, social media button can be found on 3 different spots on the homepage, highlighting the McDonald's community and its popularity. The visual of the cook who present different menus demonstrate expertise and work as references point for customer. Also, visitors can download a mobile app with different features such as customer reviews and restaurant ratings. third is uncertainty avoidance. This dimension describes how people from society deals with uncertainty and unknown situation. The main issue of this dimension is how people handle the fact that they cannot control the future. A low uncertainty avoidance society maintains a more relaxed attitude in which practice count more than principle, and deviance from the norm is more easily tolerated. For example, in Russian side of McDonald's has a clear and classy design. It features a classical header area with a logo and comprehensive top navigation menu, a content area with logo and comprehensive top navigation menu, a content area with a lot of visual and footer with some secondary links. The overall impression of this site is very positive, which convey a safe and trustworthy feeling. Image of happy people in real life situation furthermore help to relate to the site visitor with a low uncertainty avoidance are more open for the new ideas, willingly to try something different and thus risk. They are more tolerant of new ideas and opinions that differ from their own. This group of visitors is spontaneous and thinks practical, which means they can easily adapt to new situations on the web trends and technology new after possibilities every day. Make sure your main target group appreciate this. If so, great. If not, don't ask too much for them and retain a certain degree of familiarity.
Masculinity versus femininity. Their rise in a masculine society are constantly striving for success. They want to prove themselves for being the best in what they do. Once success has been attained, there is no hesitation to show it. For example, the site of MCD, Saudi Arabia, is well prepared for critical visitors with high expectations. They offer a lot of information and points out their expertise websites. A visitor from a more feminine society don't decide to stand out from the crowd. Rather, what they to avoid conflicts and join life. The positive experience with a website or product is more information than critical details, the price or whether you are the best in the file or not. For example, the Norwegian sites of McDonald's, on the other hand, is a very feminine. Their design is playful and creates a carefree spare. The happy color and the delicious looking image of different product make it a fun experience. At the same time, the site is a very clear and offer is a lot of information. Long-term orientation. Those with a long-term orientation make true delicious for the future. Offer detailed information and advantage that truly convince them of the value of your product. You can, for example, work with the installment sales or a long-time discount. Also, you can offer ways for you visitors to save their browsing history, such as wish lists or social media sharing options. The way you don't force your visitor into an immediate decisions. For example, the McD in Hong Kong, labeling their different menus with product like most site do, they say easy smart. Also, there is a section for the sites, the vetter of healthy living, promoting the belief that balanced diets in the key is mentally one health. Okay, the last one is conclusions. McD's is the one of the large fast food in the world, company in the world. They continue their path of success by keeping their consumers in the mind regarding their product selections as well as their price. They encourage their employees to do a good job, as well promote from the within, offer several scholarships to encourage educations. Besides that, McD is a province, is a concern for customer and employee by experimenting with new facilities and food they are providing to a society that they are concerned with not only their health but their prosperity. McDonald's has a very promising future ahead for them, and if they continue to adapt to society and new technology.
That's all from us. Thank you.